Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
IRS answers frequently asked questions about medical expenses paid under HSA, FSA, and HRA plans. The IRS has published answers to frequently asked questions aimed at determining whether certain expenses related to nutrition, well-being, and general health are medical expenses eligible under a health savings account, flexible health spending arrangement, Archer medical savings account, or health reimbursement. These answers focus on Section 213 of the tax code, which allows a deduction for medical expenses paid during the tax year if certain conditions are met, but realistically, most taxpayers will no longer deduct medical expenses. In order to deduct these expenses, you must list them on your Plan A. But most taxpayers don't report it. More than 90% of tax year 2020 claimants opted for the standard deduction, but there is another hurdle. The sickness floor it costs. You can only deduct your total medical expenses that exceed 7.5% of your adjusted gross income. For example, if your AGI is $100,000 and you have $10,000 in total medical expenses, you can only deduct $2,500. That is the difference between your expenses and 7.5% of your AGI. This likely explains why just under 2.4% of taxpayers applied for the medical expense deduction claim in the 2020 tax year. However, Section 213 does something different. It sets out the expenses that may be paid or reimbursed under an HSA, FSA, Archer MSA or HRA. You can benefit from these plans even if you don't list them, which makes them more attractive. For tax purposes, medical expenses are the costs of diagnosing, curing, mitigating, treating, or preventing disease, and for it to affect any part or function of the body. These expenses include payments for statutory medical services provided by physicians, surgeons, dentists, and other health practitioners. One type of expenditure is completely negated. If any of the three requirements are not met, the cost of food or drink is not a medical expense. The amount that you can deduct as medical expenses is limited to the amount by which the cost of this special diet,